All right, hi guys, we're here for our pre-algebra review video 2. So we just talked about one-step equations. Now we're going to review two-step equations. So it's kind of like in the name, two-step equations means you have to do two things to solve the equation. So here's an equation. X divided by 2 plus 5 equals 15. So when you're trying to solve an equation like this, it has more than one operation. There's our x. Our x is being divided by 2. And then also we have an addition of 5. So we have two things going on, a division and an addition. So when we want to solve something that has two steps, we got to figure out which step goes first. So remember when we solved equations, remember when we solved expressions and we used PEMDAS, or the order of operations? We did parentheses, exponents, multiplication and division, and addition and subtraction. And that's the order that we would solve those expressions. Well, when we're trying to solve for our variable and work backwards, we have to do the order of operations in reverse order. It's kind of like that video I showed you earlier, a couple weeks ago, with the guy putting on his socks and putting on his shoes. You know, always the socks first, then the shoes. Well, that's if you're putting them on. If you're going to take them off, obviously it's not socks and then shoes. You have to do it in the reverse order. When you take them off, you take off the shoes first and then the socks. You do it in the reverse order that you put them on. Same thing with solving. So normally, if we have division and addition, if we were solving it the normal way, we didn't know what the answer was and we were solving it, we would do division first and then addition. But since we're working backwards, we're doing PEMDAS in reverse order, we have to undo the addition first before we can undo the division. Okay, so if we want to undo the addition, the inverse of addition is subtraction. And whatever you do to one side, you have to do to the other. 5 minus 5, that cancels, so we're just left with the x over 2. 15 minus 5 is 10. We undid the addition. Now we have to undo the division. And the inverse of division is multiplication. The opposite of dividing by 2 is multiplying by 2. If you multiply one side by 2, you have to multiply the other side by 2. And we get x equals 20. And in case we're not sure that's the answer, we can always double check by plugging that 20 in up here. 20 divided by 2 is 10. 10 plus 5 is 15. And that solves the equation. That's the correct answer. So there's our two-step equations.